All right, Kyle Roberts here right now to talk about weather. We've been discussing, I think, just about how we're getting a little bit of a wake-up call that, the humidity's on the way, the warmer weather's on the way. Getting your mind right now for summer is like it's my least favorite thing to do. Because you have that one day.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, God.
I'm not ready for it. We average our first 100-degree day. I think it's like July 2nd or something like that.
Yeah.
And that day is just inching ever closer.
Yeah, you just tell yourself it's only 6 months out of the year. It's only 6 months out of the year. We'll get a little bit better come November.
And of course, hardly ever in the summertime is it a dry heat here in North Texas. And so the humidity that we have out there right now, get used to it. We're going to be stuck with it for a while. But the good news is, I mean, for those of you who want some cooler weather, I got a pretty decent cool down headed your way this weekend. It is going to come with a good chance of rain, but I got temperatures, highs like 20 degrees cooler than what we're dealing with outside right now. And what we're dealing with at the moment is 84, feeling like 87, a fair amount of cloud cover overhead. At least in the majority, all of North Texas is dry right now. A couple of thunderstorms trying to form down there near Coleman and Brownwood. I think those stay out of North Texas, but maybe one or two of them tries to sneak into the Comanche County area down toward Hamilton. That's it. DFW stay dry this evening. DFW stays dry tonight, but about 24 hours from now, I do believe we'll be dealing with thunderstorms across North Texas. So here's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Nothing going on, just some clouds. Clouds will be around at noon, but here comes a cold front, and that front is going to help thunderstorms form along it tomorrow afternoon and evening. Sometime between about 2 to 4 o'clock, some thunderstorms go up just northwest of DFW. Then they either move or continue to form over top of DFW, 4 to 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock, they're still out there. 7, 8, 9, you get the idea. It's going to be a kind of a narrow window for thunderstorms if you see one, but I do believe they will be out there anywhere between about 2 to 10 o'clock tomorrow evening, with a narrow window for DFW between about 4 to 7. And I know that's kind of the evening commute, and I know that's when you're doing a lot of things tomorrow afternoon, so just be aware that some storms could be out there, and you want to stay weather aware and just keep an eye on the sky tomorrow afternoon and evening between 4 and 7 in DFW. Northwest of DFW and west of DFW, it's 2 to 4, 4 to 7 for kind of the DFW area to the southwest, a little to the northeast as well. And after, we'll say 7 to 10 o'clock for areas east and southeast of DFW. But as I showed you at that timecast a minute ago, storms not guaranteed for everybody, but any of them that are out there have a chance at becoming severe. So that's why we have a 2 on a scale of 5 for most of North Texas, including all of DFW. This isn't a tornado outbreak situation or anything like that. It's just a chance for some thunderstorms, and my main concern are some hail and some wind gusts, perhaps up to golf ball size. So your storm threats tomorrow: primary concern, hail, but of course winds are kind of just barely secondary to the threat for some large hail. It's April, tornado threat not completely zero, but for April it is pretty low tomorrow. Much more concern, as I said, was that hail and wind threat. And then of course, if you find yourself underneath a thunderstorm and there's a storm drain blocked or something like that, could there be some isolated instances of nuisance flooding, especially in the more urban areas where there's concrete and asphalt, ponding on the roadway, certainly possible, but I don't expect any widespread flooding issues. Any of that rain, as I showed you, comes to a close pretty quickly. Friday's dry to start the day. There may be a scattered shower or storm during the afternoon and evening, but most places will be dry. But watch what happens as we head into Saturday. Saturday morning, maybe not everybody is seeing rain, but rain will start to move into North Texas. Rounds of rain possible during the day Saturday, especially Saturday evening into Saturday night. But all this will quickly move off to the east and will be dry for the majority of the day on Sunday. When it's all said and done, we could end up with about 1 to 2 inches of rain for most of you, and that falls mainly during the day Saturday and into Saturday night as well. Tonight, though, it'll be dry, muggy, and breezy, with 70 being your low. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go about 90 right before that front moves in. It all depends on if we can clear out. If we clear out, I think we have a good chance of hitting 90. If the clouds hold around, highs may only be in the mid to upper 80s tomorrow afternoon, but we talked about the storm chances. There's your cooler temps. As I mentioned, maybe 20 degrees cooler than what we're dealing with out there at the moment. 60s for highs Saturday and Sunday. Enjoy that. May be a while before we see highs in the 60s again, because look at what happens the rest of the month and even into the 1st of May. Highs are easily back into the 70s, and in fact, most of the time it's in the 80s, and those 80s are definitely going to continue into May, and then we'll be dealing with 90s and triple digits and things I don't like thinking about, Matt, in our future.